Hey guys, sorry for bedhead, and as always, sorry for the microphone, which is probably doing an annoying ringing sound. This is just going to be a quick vloggerino telling you guys why I have stopped live streaming for now. Because a lot of people have been asking, a lot of people have subscribed because of the live streams, and so they're a little confused why the live stream stopped, because for a period there I was streaming like every single day. Well, here's what happened, friends. Um, Nothing crazy. Basically, I had Cox internet, and they started being, well, Cox. Um, they changed our plan. They made it about $30 more expensive. On top of that, they added a data cap, a data limit, which is a terabyte. And for every 25 gigabytes that we would go over a terabyte, they would charge us $10. And so you're probably thinking like, oh, who uses a terabyte of internet, right? We do. We were at a consistent 1.7 terabytes every single month. We use a lot of internet, guys. Because you have to remember there's 5 people living in the house with me, and Netflix is like always on, so we use a lot of data. And so obviously we had to switch because that would just be astronomical. That would be hundreds of extra dollars, um, if we were charged $10 for every 25 gigabytes over a terabyte. So we switched to CenturyLink. Now, it seems like every single internet service provider, I'm just going to say ISP from now on. So when I say ISP, it means internet service provider. It seems like every single ISP out here in Vegas is actually switching to this data limit, like data cap kind of thing. But we switched to CenturyLink, which also has a data cap, but they don't charge you for going over. They kind of just they give you a couple warnings, and then they have like a scale. So it's like if you go 50, gigs over or whatever, that's fine. If you go 100 gigs, then they start to like slow your speeds a bit. Which to me is a lot better. I'd rather have them just slow the speeds, throttle you, instead of charging you, because I'm pretty sure Cox was also throttling us. Like we would hit a point in the month where our internet would suddenly get much slower. So I'm pretty sure they were already throttling you once you went over a terabyte, but now they were just gonna throttle you and charge you. So nice. What wonderful people. So the reason I haven't been streaming, I actually had a test stream a couple of days ago just to test, because this internet's actually slower than the last internet that we had. Um, just to test if I could stream and it would lag at all, if I would have any drop frames, if I needed to change my settings, if other people could use the internet while I streamed. And all of that was fine. Everybody could use the internet, and there were no drop frames in the stream, so all that's fine. The reason that I'm still not streaming though is because currently we can't log into our account to see how much data is being used by live streaming. So I did a 4-hour test live stream a couple days ago. Um, and we haven't been able to log into our CenturyLink account to look at how much data that actually used. So if live streaming ends up using a lot of data, there's a couple things I can do. I can lower the bit rate of it. I can lower the quality of the stream, to try and get, lower the data usage. Or I might just have to start live streaming less and less, or just focus on YouTube videos, which, as much as I love live streaming, and live streaming is definitely a highlight of my week. I love live streaming. I love talking to you guys while I stream. It's kind of like one of those things where the main form of content on the channel is videos when you think about it, because that's the main type of content I've always done. But this won't be an issue for long, just because we're kind of getting stuff settled, and then once we get everything settled, and once I start picking up some more hours at my job, which should be happening within the next week or two, um, then I'm just going to uh, probably pay like $500 or $600 and just pay for an entire year of the fastest plan, because the fastest plan on CenturyLink is actually a gigabyte per second download speeds, which is insane, dude. That is so fast. Normally, we've only had like 150 megabytes per second. A gigabyte per second is crazy. So once we have that speed, we won't ever have to worry about. It has no data cap, obviously, because it's a pretty expensive plan. And why would you have a data cap if you're downloading stuff at a gigabyte per second? Like, you would hit the terabyte cap so fast. But yeah, so it won't be a problem for very long. It's just going to be for the next coming weeks, my live streams. Will get sparser and sparser unless I find out that we can log in and look at the data usage and live streaming uses nothing. If live streaming, like, uses nothing, and I know I could do the math on it. I could say, all right, I streamed for this long, that's this many seconds, and I'm streaming at 2,500 kilobytes per second. You could do the math there, find the kilobytes per second, but the problem is that it isn't a constant bit rate. It varies from 2,200 to about 3,000 kilobytes per second. It isn't always a constant 2,500, so the math isn't as simple as that. But I could get a benchmark by doing that math. Say I stream for 4 hours, find out how many seconds is in 4 hours, times that by the 2,500 kilobytes per second, then obviously I could translate the kilobytes per second into megabytes. I know I could do that, but the problem is, like I said, it's not a constant bit rate. It's not always 2,500. So the variables would throw off the calculation, and I wouldn't get an exact number. So I want to know exactly how many megabytes it uses, like a 4-hour stream, how many megabytes that uses. Once I figure that out, I can start to determine how much I'm going to live stream. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for the crazy hair. I just woke up. But yeah, have a great rest of your day. Apologies that there haven't been live streams. I know a lot of you love the live streams. I know a lot of you are on a long weekend right now due to 4th of July. And so you would love some live streams. But unfortunately, it's not happening right now. But hopefully you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see all of you guys in the next video/stream. Bye!